Hello, and a very happy Friday. I'm actually recording this on Monday this week. So maybe you're listening to it on a Monday. Whenever you're listening to it, I hope it finds you safe and well. So this week, I want to talk to you about feeling low. I want to talk to you about those pesky negative emotions that we feel half the time, actually, because life is 50-50. And what I mean by that is half the time we'll feel negative and half the time we'll feel positive. Now, I heard this term from Brooke Castillo at the Life Coach School. Brilliant podcast, by the way, if you listen to podcasts. You can also find it on YouTube. Um, and she talks about this concept of life being 50-50. And it kind of makes sense because you can't have one without the other. Everything has an opposite, right? So good, there's an opposite of that is bad. Negative, we have the opposite of positive feelings. So you can't have positive feelings if you've never experienced a negative feeling. And actually, what I've developed and what I've witnessed is when you expand your capacity to feel a negative emotion, you also expand your capacity to feel positive. But let's come back to the negative for a minute. So this morning, I woke up just feeling really low, that kind of oh feeling. I'm sure you feel it too sometimes. Um, and I've also got a little bit of self-doubt. Like my brain's telling me, am I doing things right? Should I be doing this? Am I good enough to do this? I don't know what I'm doing. It's telling me, um, oh, it's always gonna feel this way. So then not only do I feel low, I add dread on top because I'm always gonna then feel this negative emotion. So, what happens when we experience a negative emotion? We think something's gone wrong. We think that we should always feel positive, we should always feel happy, and we think that something has gone wrong. Nothing has gone wrong. Nothing has gone wrong when you experience a negative emotion. And I need to hear this as well. And this is what I'm telling myself, right? Is that my part of my brain, so that primitive part of our human brain, is designed to keep us safe. And the way that it keeps us safe is always by looking for danger. So, of course, it's going to give you negative thoughts. This is all the humans. This isn't just you. This isn't just me. We are not unique here. All the humans have this primitive part of our brain that give us negative thoughts. And so when that part of our brain gives us a negative thought, and we then believe that thought, of course, we're then going to experience a negative emotion. Nothing's gone wrong. That is our human design. Our thoughts create our feelings. Positive thoughts create positive feelings. Negative thoughts create negative feelings. And because you're human, you have a negative part to your brain that gives you negative thoughts. So now what? So now we realize we're human. Half the time we're going to have negative thoughts that make us feel negative. What do we do with that? And here's my response. Absolutely nothing. We don't have to do anything because feeling negative isn't a problem. I know that the only reason I'm feeling low today, excuse me, is because I had a really amazing few days away on my own at a retreat in San Diego. I had nothing to worry about. I had no one else to think about. It was incredible. I missed my family come the end. I was ready to get home, but now I'm home and I'm back in the normal kind of washing, cooking, tidying. getting ready for school, getting ready for work. Now I'm back in that. My brain's just gone, ugh. And that's okay. That is okay. Because what I do know is when I try and force myself out of it, when I try and force a positivity, when I try and force, positive thinking, it just makes me feel worse because now I've added tension and and force onto an already negative emotion. So I'm just practicing taking a deep breath, and just surrendering into the emotion, just kind of melting and releasing to it. And what happens when I do that and when I tell myself this is not a problem, it doesn't last, everything feels lighter. And when I feel then lighter, I'm able to then get on with my day. I'm able to do the jobs that I need to do, coach my clients, um, and I can do that and get through the day with ease. Whereas when I try and force it, when I try and force a positive, and then I just kind of want to go and eat loads of rubbish, or I want to just curl up on the sofa because I'm adding more negativity onto an already negative emotion. But when we just accept that nothing has gone wrong, I'm human, this won't last. Oh, and it just feels like a release. It feels like a release and an acceptance. And from there, I'm able to go about my day. I would love for you to try this. And if you really struggle with it, if you really want to go, yeah, but Nikki, you don't understand. There's this situation or this circumstance or this person that I need to deal with. Please come and talk to me because this is what I do. I help working mums who like their job, fiercely loves her children, but isn't enjoying either because of this constant battle of judging herself and criticizing herself and shoulding herself in her brain. And this constant hamster wheel that she feels she's on of kids cooking, cleaning clients, kids cooking, cleaning clients. So come and talk to me. Come and chat with me because I can really help you to learn the tools of mind management and emotional management. So that when those negative thoughts come up, when the nerves come up, when the self doubt comes up, when the imposter syndrome comes up, you've got the self confidence and the resilience to deal with it and move forward instead of what you're probably doing at the moment of complaining about it, trying to avoid it, and it's holding you back. So in the comments below, there'll be a link, and just click on that link, choose a time, and we'll just have a conversation. See if we're a good fit. And who knows, this time next year, you just might be transformed in the way that you experience your life. And all you've done is come and spoke to me for an hour every week. It's a pretty awesome investment, don't you think? Have an amazing week, and I'll speak to you again. Bye.